Hello, folks. Welcome back for another fantastical episode of Schwaard's Journey to Legendary. I give you revisiting Joe Knows Dragons deck. I did make a few changes. You may notice them right off the jump. If not, that's okay. I will tell you what they are. There are not many. As we move into the ladder, we are still in rank 5. We're not able to break into rank 6 with... Oh, Denise. Hello. Oh, I can't say hello, Denise. I'm sorry. Hang on. I'll say hello in a second. Nut bunnies. It sucks you can't do anything when you're in this waiting section here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Come on, then. Entertain me.
All right, now I should be able to. Oh, in a second. Alright, let's see here. We are going to get rid of these. Say hello and say hello. Oh crap. My opponent's gonna think I'm doing the thing. But I'm not. Okay. Hello, Denise! Sorry that took a little bit longer than I would have liked there, but you know, it's just the way the game interface goes. So there's one of my additions. So pretty much I took the Joe Knows deck. Death build. I mean, I can play him in the hopes that I draw a dragon in the next turn, but I don't see that as terribly likely. And it doesn't matter anyway, because he eats that. So we are definitely up against a real deck. Oh. Well, Memory Wraith is not a great play. Now I wonder. Tell you what, let's do Supreme Dragon. This is going to be a slog, y'all. Sure. But that's okay, because I have come to know that this is what this deck is okay to do. Let's just do this. Why not? Yeah, I mean, with the yellow removal, I'm not particularly inclined to play anything. Now, what I will do, though, is remove this, and then I'll use Memory Wraith, because I don't want to see that come back. A lookout with no dragons on the horizon. A very sad state of affairs this happens to be. Yeah, let's just play into whatever mash removal I'm sure my opponent is cooking up. I have not fully resigned myself to being, I know that works, but you can't exalt it, so you only get one. Okay, you got the card draw there. Well, now if I can get rid of both of them, where's my big removal? No, so the only things I changed in the deck that he sent me was by the light of the three. Oh, well, no, that would require something else altogether. Let's see here. There are dragons in this dragon deck.
There's a plan. There's a plan.
This.
I have you now. I have you now.
It's not a great memory rate, but that's what I added. So I took out, because in Joe's like updated for our modern sensibility deck, he brought in 3 Dres Renegades, which were great, but without a lot of let's see.
I have you
Doesn't do anything
now.
for him. I can ping and remove. All right, douche. Let's do it.
Protect our stronghold.
The douche with a poke. And the dragon. Roar. Behold my guard. How messed up is that? Like, they've already broken a rune and they still have more cards than I do. I mean, we got more cards on board, but they're just sitting on mass removal. You know that's the case. Cool. Cool. I was gonna say you have to have a way to protect them, I guess. Well, that'll get you down to size. I cannot play both of these, unfortunately. I mean, 4 damage is great and all, but... Man. Fine. We'll figure it out later. I feel like he's going to eat... Well, you know, he's uncomfortable. But at least a Dawn's Wrath doesn't wipe my board, and neither does that Immolating Blast. That's what I was thinking of. But holy cow, are we... Yep. I am shocked and chagrined.
Quicker than your eye.
No! No, I'm sorry, you creepy little thing. I mean, but there's nothing I can do, really. She's gonna do the thing that the kitty does. I just want you gone. I'm not gonna hit you in the face, man. Not gonna do it, brah. Cause I'm playing Dragon Control, man. I'm gonna control, son of a gun. Well, if this dragon dies, see, and this is actually in theory what I really needed the whatever you call it. Hey, thank you.
The Fighters Guild stands ever ready.
Yeah, Tiny D. My board is not going to survive. All right, so if we do this, it knocks him out of 3. Really, I'm still not going to get my stinking Crusaders assault value. This is pathetic. I am just miffed at how pathetic this effort is going to be. You puny little Thieves Guild aspirant. You know, I played with an aspirant yesterday, and she was pretty wicked. Okay, that'll work. Still not thrilled about it. I mean, do I hit him? Fine, we'll hit him. We'll get this game over with one way or the other. Oops. My bad, yo. There we go. And just a PSA. If you send me a friend request, and I welcome them all. I welcome friend requests for sure. If you send me one and I don't respond within like a day or two, except for on weekends, because I don't necessarily always play on weekends. Oh no! Tiny D goes away. No! You mock Tiny Dragon, but Tiny Dragon will have his... Ooh, Cal! I like you, Cal. I like you, pal. Oh yeah, I didn't even think I'm actually almost dead. So let's just do another one of these. And do that.
Do not
And they gotta know.
I don't know it all, but I'm pretty close.
Alduin's coming down next turn, right? They gotta know that. They gotta know. I'm sure they drew mass removal because that's what they know. But you know what? Alduin's got to do his thing, and I'm sure, like I said, they got that. But I want Calgron 2 to survive.
Speak, citizen.
So I don't expect him to last this turn, but Cal is hopefully going to survive this. Okay, that's not what he pulled. Conscription, maybe? I don't know. This is not what he pulled either.
taste my steel.
It's okay, I'll take my drain where I can get it.
Ita
Ooh, that's a
Oreo.
nice. Go get him, Cal! Roar! Roar! And I'm glad you used your edict, although I'm sure you probably have another one. All right, what would be the bestest one? Frostgale? Frostgale, probably. I mean, Undying could be cool, but I think Frostgale. I'm going to summon you over here, and you're going to do that to them. And yeah! All the ice and fire upon you! Parthenax, we played our Memory Wraith too soon. I didn't expect them to... Well, why wouldn't I? Like, who doesn't run Parthenax anymore? Yeah. Had to use them all on that one, huh? Well, lucky for you, or unlucky for you, should I say. Let us do Supreme Dragon. Yes, and we shall put him over here. And he shall laugh at the pitiful little Parthenax. Wait, oh, that happens next turn. Okay. Three damage. So wait. Oh, it's only at the start of each turn. Okay, all right. So he will get nerfed down. So I'm not going to attack him this turn. Let's get rid of her though, shall we? She's proving to be a little pain in the butt. Oh, look at you! Look at little Parthenax with his little wee poison damage. Oh, I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you. And you used all your shouts on... Well, not all. Doesn't he have like a couple shouts left over from his first summoning? Great thing is I don't have to kill him. Well, I mean, in order to get past him, I do. That is desperate. What does that give me? What does that give you? Oh, a big giant... But he doesn't have guard, yo. He does. He definitely has guard.
My paws are quicker than your eyes.
So, yeah, I think we just win, don't we? Swift-winged dragon! Fly swiftly, my friend, and let us a win. Woot woot! Alright, let me hit up Denise real quick here. Just kidding! This game will let me communicate! Let me talk to my friends! So hey, you know, wow, we really just did not get far yesterday, did we? Okay, I probably had to put a cut there because what was intended to be a quick back and forth with Denise ended up being me clicking a bunch of stuff and having a hard time with the interface and me bemoaning the fact that I don't have a PC so that I can actually dialogue. Because if you notice, I can use an external keyboard to help make the typing faster, but the enter button doesn't register on the iPad for whatever reason. So I can't just hit enter. I have to click the little icon and click enter on the actual, you know, the the keyboard that the iPad creates, which is just the most obnoxious thing. Well, one of the most obnoxious things. I mean, there are other obnoxious things in the world, but
friend.
what are you gonna do? So what my dream. Here's my dream. This is my dream. I want to play Golden Initiate next turn on an empty board. Empty board. Yes. So behold. So I do this, right? And they're gonna be like, oh,
Citizen.
Golden Initiate, easy target. Let me put down a lethal creature that can attack this 3/3.
Did you hear that?
All right. Well. I was gonna ward it up and be all like cool and be like, you didn't see this coming, but they decided to play the most gimpy. So this is a buff hand, probably rally-ish deck. Which, hey, if they can pull it off, good for them. I have not. All right, yeah, I'll wait. Turn 4. Let's do this.
Break through their defenses.
Might as well. We don't want him to get too many rallies off here. Although he could eat an execute right here and just waste all that value. But we've got a glacial dragon coming down next turn,
Die for what's right.
which should do well for us.
We must protect our strong.
The douche! Your betrayal is unacceptable, sir. I am getting a little flummoxed with your repeated audacity. What does this do again? 2 points of damage? Deal 2 damage, yeah. Well, that would allow me to kill this, but not this necessarily. You know what? I'll take it. The douche, man. I mean, come on. You'd think with a name like that, he would be more amicable, but no. Proves himself time and time again to be a diabolical fiend. We do have Supreme Dragon next turn. I'm kind of surprised that a 7/7 that has that effect is a 6 cost. That seems a little wonky to me. I mean, I'm not complaining because it's in my hand, but I've never really thought about it. That is, I mean, 6 for 7/7 is good stats anyway, but the fact that he does what he does, which, the douche says something about a stronghold. And we're going to save our little guy there. You know what? Call me crazy,
Beta Oriole.
but I think we've got what we need to start closing the game out. I say, without any hard removal and probably a really buff, nasty drain creature coming down.
Rise, my
Okay, I was halfway right. Oh, man! And see, and that's why I wanted to... that's why I wanted to do the... Okay, so here's the... Okay. Dragon buffs him up. But Grummite might be the play if they've got a big action in hand. So let's play to that.
Beta Oriole.
They're in my sights.
All right. That was the most anticlimactic. You are a sad, sad little Grummite. I'm not gonna lie. That is a sad Grummite right there. I mean, it would have only taken 2 points of damage off, so I'm not totally regretting it at the moment. But I mean, I was expecting it to hit Emulating Blast or Piercing Javelin. Okay.
Succumb to me.
Oh, for crying out loud. Okay, I called it, didn't I? A big buff health gain creature. You irk me to a great extent, you jackass. Holy cow. All right. You know what? I utterly detest that card. Not just because it's Oblivion and all that other crap, but because it has now twice hosed me. And hosed me deeply. Yes, I'm a little miffed. And the worthless Grummite goes down. You got another one.
I know a shortcut.
A buff drain creature. I am unfortunately, amazingly prophetic. It's just crazy how prophetic I am. And I want to drop these cliffside lookouts, but I have no dragon to. I mean, this is. I don't think they were able to buff that much. Goodness gracious. Not gonna lie, this is you know, incredibly obnoxious. All right. So here we go. Cliffside, cliffside. No, I don't have anywhere near enough magic for that. Oh boy. So, yeah, let's. Oh man! Wow, that was just absolutely dumb. That was incredible. Like, really, exceptionally dumb. 7, 8. Cool. All right, so we get a save execution there. This guy would have been a lot bigger had I been a lot smarter. So who knows? I may punt this game away. Maybe we should have held off. I didn't expect him to have like 3 or 4 ginormous creatures come down. Come on, let the dragon live.
We must protect
Nope.
our stronghold.
The douche. Again. Wow.
I'll clear up.
I mean, the good news is we are burning him out of cards. Alright, so that's going to beef up the lookouts. Oh, well then let me go ahead and drop it. Wait, I can't do both. So yeah, let's just do this and do this. So we can clear that out. And you're too big for her. You survived that. And you're going to get shackled, so I'm cool with that. All right.
Our glory will live on forever.
That's okay. Is Undying Dragon going to be the hero of the game?
I'll clear a path.
Could it be? Possibly. Because we've got lethal on board. Exact lethal.
I bow to your victory.
Undying Dragon! Woo-ha! Woo-ha! Joe knows dragons. Joe knows dragons. One day our Grummite's actually going to do something worth note. He's going to. I have him in there. I have the Memory Wraith in there for tech against the Burial. And, oh, hey, I'm just going to have Alduin come back, and Odahviing, and Parthenax, a whole gang of dragons that really were not designed, as the game was, to be brought back on turn 9 in any fair sense. That's what we're going to bring back. He's for that. And then, of course, Grummite is for mostly New Era. Now, there's only one of each in the deck, so I can't really expect them to show up when I want them to, but they're in there, and all they did was replace 2 of the Dres Tormentors. You know, you might throw stuff at me, but I'm going to keep the hand. I'm going to keep the hand. I think they're going to be a little slow. Not mentally, but just I think the deck's going to ease into things. And so we're not going to get punished too much for not having anything on one turn or 2. So we did leave one Dres in there. And so he's going to partner well with the Shackle mechanic when and if that, if they're able to be on the board together. But having 3 of them without the Winter's Grasp or anything, or a bunch of Harpies or something, it really just didn't bode well.
It's not enough to watch your back these days.
Which is fine. I think he put those in there because I suggested or something. So he was just tooling around with it. He wasn't really. All right, so, I mean... We do get card draw.
Careful there, friend.
They won't get a drop on me.
And hopefully he can survive a turn. And I can get some value with the Mystic Dragon.
Seed and spleen. The hist heals and rejuvenates.
Unfortunately, that's not how this is going to pan out here. We're going to have to use
They won't get a drop on me.
Channeled Storm. And we're going to sit on it for a second. I want draw value! I'm here for card draw! Use me for that! The douche! See, now I want to play mine. Because... man... You got your card draw. Hey! And we've got a protector. Yay!
Ever ready.
Oh, we might even get some... Oh, we might even get some Drez value here, y'all. Look at that.
They're in my sights.
Although I might have to play him next turn. Ooh. 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 Alright, no value for him. You are needed elsewhere, my friend.
They won't get a drop on me.
You have drawn well. You have drawn well. Tyr, what are you doing? You're supposed to be my prophecy. Do we? Do we just start the assault? What do you mean it's not a valid target? Of course it's a valid target. No. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off just in case. Just in case he's got some, I don't know what he would use. Oh, don't tell me I'm gonna get punished for.
What have we here?
Nope. Okay. Not punished yet.
I will keep Sotha Syl's people alive.
Not punished yet.
We must protect our stronghold.
What a douche! Ah, man. Alright. Behold the power of wildfire! Destroy them, Drez Tormentor! Kapow! And I say kapow! And kapow! Whack! 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 Sweetness! It was a powerful blow.
My thanks.
And see, I don't think he was saying that to be sarcastic. Now, he might have Red Year that he can play on this turn, actually. Which would stink, because that would make his compliment seem a bit disingenuous. But we finally got to see it. So, my giddiness there, it's not any kind of intoxication. I am just legitimately happy to see the Drez and Wildfire and... Oh, wow. Cool, we got it.
Back in line.
Oh no, you know what? I should have given it to the douche. I should have. But you know what? He's really confusing me right now. His loyalties are confusing me right now.
Hard-fought victory.
He's knocked us at least 3 or 4 times. So yeah. I realized I was like, wow, I'm kind of getting giddy and acting stupid. Which honestly is a little bit more aligned with who I am if you get to know me at all. Or as I'm sure you're getting to know me. And the frustration starts to wear off. I'm a nerd. I'm a dork. Whatever. I mean, that's not my identity per se, and I don't hang my hat on that. But I'm not one of the cool kids. Never was. In fact, the one year that I tried to be, and not even year, the one day that I tried to be was the first day of like 7th or 8th grade. I finally, this is back in the 90s, so the bigger, baggier pants were in style, and I finally got a pair that fit because I hadn't hit my 60th growth spurt yet. So they were actually long enough. They hadn't high watered on me yet. My grandparents like footed a bill and actually bought me like a name brand Reeboks black tops. At that point, they were actually popular, and they were actually a pretty cool looking shoe. And only one other kid in our class had them. So it was brand, and for me to have a name brand shoe That was a big deal because my feet grew so much and so fast that I never had, like, my parents couldn't afford to buy me a $50 pair of tennis shoes. I mean, it would have been hard to foot the bill on that anyway. But the fact that I would grow out of them in 3 or 4 months, it just made it untenable.
Is someone out there?
So I rarely ever had the cool shoes. I mean, I remember we'd go into Kmart and my mom would say, hey, here's the ones you can pick from. And it wasn't, I mean, it's not the worst hardship in the world. You know, lots of folks didn't have the coolest shoes. But,
I bark and burn.
oh, that was fast. Wow, just throwing down these recruits. It's like, whoa, wildfire. Okay. Oh, no, that's 6 right there. Okay, let's just do the golden initiate. I don't want to risk. La poke. Ah, that should be useful for something. All right, so why was I talking about my shoe size? Had cool shoes for the first. Oh yeah, so I had, and I didn't have a hot pink book bag. My mom, bless her heart, she. Oh wow. I mean, I'm not going to throw the dragons away, but I can't play anything else. Do I really javelin this thing? No. No, you know what?
We must protect our stronghold.
Sorry, the douche. It is not. It is an ignominious fate for you, but that is okay. All right. So that's a nice pairing right there. But let us do this.
Break through their defenses.
And this. Yeah. So he'll trade favorably with either of these, unfortunately. So maybe I should just make it. Oh, screw it. I'm not really sure what to do at that point. He can. I'm assuming he'll take the value trade. I assumed incorrectly. I'm not surprised with my poor assumption. Oh, you're doing the thing. So I can expect the Call Dragon any play now. Probably the next one. And it's going to eat a piercing javelin. So how do you like them apples, my friend? How do you like them apples? I need 8 to play both of these. I want to play both of these right now. But you, my Broom of Profiteer, you will have to do.
Always. I have you now.
Boom. Unfortunately, that's a 10-turn combo right there, which is not going to do well. What are you so excited about playing? It's like New Era. These shiny cards just kind of come down on curve. It's a little bit obnoxious. I mean, he kind of low-rolled, I think. I'm not sure exactly what...
I have you now. Preparations have been made.
I can't remember what else comes in that second shout, but... Abuse! I call abuse Solarian? Solarian? Anyway, to my story. I wanted to be cool. I was trying. Oh, of course he's already at that level because, yeah, why wouldn't you be?
I do not fear death.
One away from what I want to do. That's all right. And I mean, the thing is, he can bring him back 2 more times. Like that's just the state of the game that we're in. If we didn't have Calgron Teed, I would begin to despair at this point. But I think we've got a little something we can do. But I mean, another Call Dragon for crying out loud to get a Odaving, I guess, is the next one, or Parthenax. For 8 cost. Totally awesome. You're not getting a card, man.
I have no patience for fools.
Sorry to tell you.
Work.
Ain't getting a card. The Sadist. I think that's an appropriate name. See, this is, oh my gosh, can we top deck our guy, oh, for crying out loud. Here, have a javelin. And now that they've already played their actions, I mean, I don't know what the Grumite's going to do, but he'll probably come down next turn. No, maybe Calventine will come down next turn.
The power of the moon.
And I'm bigger than you, turd muffins. Alright, what do we want to do? I think Supreme Dragon. Yeah. Make you a little 3/8. Oh, you're just the cutest little thing. You're so cute. Little 3/8. Alright. Oh man, I'm hoping Grumite gets some value next turn because I'm really expecting another reanimate. That is my hope. Or Call Dragon. But if he plays it this turn, obviously, we're hosed. Looking for answers, but that ain't fun. Now get in the pit and try to love someone.
I'll scout ahead.
Alright. Grumite for the win. Yes! Yes! That is what I am talking about, my little Grumite friend. Alright, what do we want here? What do we want? Glacial. I'm thinking another Supreme Dragon is going to be... Well, no. No, not... Maybe next turn would be the... Oh, wait, are we... Yeah, let's do Wildfire here. And we do have lethal on the board right now, y'all. I mean, if he reincarnates Alduin... Okay. Alright, we don't really have lethal anymore, y'all. That's 11, 15. Let's see what happens. Man. You know what? Let's wait. No! Can I not? Oh, for crying out loud. I wanted to wait. What's going on?
The gods.
What is going on? Can I just do that? No. Oh, for crying out. Okay, you know what? Jeez Louise. Let's just do Supreme Dragon, I guess. Man, I hope that does not punt the game. I wanted to wait and do Swiftwing next turn just in case, because he could do Alduin or something and we're done. Or that. So we're not going to attack him this turn. we can now only play one dragon. Alright. I swear, man, if he brings back Alduin, I will be unhappy. But look at your little white bobbin! Look at the white bobbin! He's like, I'm so tiny! Okay. Well, he is really putting up a fight here. That's... okay. I mean... not what I wanted to see. Punished. Wow, that is punished. So 10-18. I mean, we have lethal on board right now, but nothing's going to survive. That's going to wipe out almost the entire lane. Valor. I mean, good news is Odiving is going to help us out a little bit. Let's see here. I want to get him down to 15. Do I risk giving him another card? All right. Let's see what happens. We still don't have enough for lethal. Oh my goodness gracious, this agonizing, ridiculous game. I want to take Parthenax off the board. But that means I need to hit him in the face. And trigger a prophecy.
I do not fear death.
Okay. Do we really not have lethal? Am I missing it? No, we're not missing it. This is at 4. I need to hit him again. Or I just take that off. Oh man, this is frustrating.
No! Torsul!
Oh boy. Oh, and Kano, you could have come down next turn and it would have been wonderful. But... now he gets cards. This game is just taking a really bad turn.
The hist shall heal you.
Yep.
No man can deny his destiny.
The Night Mother will guide us.
All the things. All the things. That's 8. Holy cow. Do we end the epic?
I have many important
Oh!
on my mind.
Wow! Wow. Okay, back to my story. So there I am, the first day of school. I've got my cool shoes, I've got my cool pants that are not high watering on me, and I've got a shirt that I think is pretty cool. And again, Mom, if you see this, trust me, this is not, I was fine. You know, things were okay. And I tried What reward did I receive? Coolest, the Dragon Seeker. 20 dragons with the Halls of Colossus. Oh, okay. Yeah! Legendary! Alright, Joe knows dragons. But I tried to strike the cool pose. I tried to be enigmatic. I tried to do this thing, you know. I tried to act like I didn't care. I tried to slouch down on my chair, kick my legs out, spread the legs, you know, do the whole thing, you know. I got the baggy pants, 'cause that's what you do. I got a freaking headache. It was so taxing trying to be cool, trying to look cool, trying to pull that off. It wasn't me. And it was just so exhausting. I literally, I don't remember if it's the front or the back. I think back is migraine. I don't know that I had a migraine. But my head hurt.
Hail.
And I think I lasted the day. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm just not. And so it was just me for the rest of the school year. And the nerd, the dork, whatever. And it was totally fine.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
But, yeah, that was the... Well, all right, so here's the question. 'Tis better to... Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. We're gonna get a point of health. We're gonna sting the mammoth, and we're gonna poke him with our broom of profiteer. So it looks like we're up against a solid mid-range. Probably get the big 4 cost 5/5 next turn, which would really suck.
Well, let's see if we can
No.
find something useful.
Okay, so you could say I should put down. Okay, that's perfect. That's perfect. Poke, poke, and would really like my hey, draw a card if you have a dragon guy. Some kind of outlook, I suppose. Or yeah. There he is. That's the big guy I was talking about. Luckily, I have just the solution for this fellow here.
I'll kill you where you stand.
Makes my wagon tiny.
The Fighters Guild stands ever ready.
Let's shed some light on the problem.
I'll be honest, like I like the premium and everything. I actually like the OG card. I'm not gonna lie. I like the original. Let's save our. Well, this should scare him a little bit. Do you know what happens when I kill you? She says. You go away forever. So which one do you want to lose? Huh? Which one do you want to never see again the entire game? The ugly skinned puppers? Or the kind of cool looking cunning ally, who I think just, I don't know, like I said, I think she looks better. I'm kind of used to the old cunning ally. I like the premium, kind of like the thought, but...
Behold, my magnificent
Alright, so you're hoping to roll
monster.
charge, or lethal, or ward? Works for me. No more firebolt creators for you. No more puppers. And I can't play both Mystic Dragons, otherwise I would. So Thaden, do your thing, brother. Give me cards, I beseech of you. Or I beseech you. Yeah, I don't know why I threw the oven there. That's kind of awkward. He's not a great dancer. He's not sexy, but you know what? He is definitely in the lane that he needs to be in at the moment. Although, it just occurs to me now that Jack could off him just by equipping the weapons that I can clearly see he has. And I would have to hope that my Wildfire Dragon would be... Yeah, I don't know that we're going to get our value from him this turn. Although our opponent does seem to be agonizing over losing Jack in the sacrifice or going face, I guess. There it is.
Let's do
Didn't even have to use both weapons, just had to use the one.
Khajiit will
So that might have bit me in the butt. But it goes off of power, not attack. So they have me beat on attack. 7/7 reduces to a 6/6. I can live with this. I don't want to jump the gun. I feel like we are in a good spot at the moment, just because we are going to start. We do have some bigger bodies coming down. Okay, they can kill it. Again, equipping the dagger. They can both trade into it.
Well,
Undying Dragon
let's see
would
if we
be
can
bomb
find something
diggity
useful.
if he had if he was 10 health, but he is not. So yeah. Oh, I just realized that actually is helpful, because now it's like now they can't trigger the next phase of
This one
Oh,
is in no
Feeks.
mood for you.
I probably should have hit her because she can still attack. But she can only attack one. And if she attacks face, it's not a good move on her part.
Let's put these.
I said it's not a good move on your part. Unless they have something tricky up their sleeve, like Ice Storm or Fingers of the Mountain. Otherwise, we're getting a couple cards this turn, y'all. I mean, 9 Magicka. Ooh, yep. We are not getting our cards. Dag nabbit. What we are getting is a big honkin' dragon. I guess I can mummify it if they run a mummify. Other than that, you're in trouble. Because even if you silence it, it's still a 6/6. And drawing 2 cards right now would be fantabulastic. Again, I'm a control deck. I got more cards. How's this fair? We only got one card on the. We only got one thing on the board. They've got 4 cards. We've got 2. They have a 1 card advantage on us, minus the dagger, which could very well come into play here. Just wondering what their. I was about to say. I'm wondering what their big boy is. Luckily, that is not. That is not. Oh, it's just big enough. Just big enough to deny me the card draw. You turd muffin. Okay. We are going to get our card draw, doggone it. All that does is reduce his life. It doesn't actually change anything. So it would take all 3 of them. So if we do this and this, now maybe we'll get it. Maybe. He is really trying to deny us that card draw. Really trying to do that. And he's succeeding so far. And he seems to continue to be successful. What do you got, man? Been holding some big cards, it looks like. Are we finally going to get our 2 cards? At this point, that's almost a win for me.
Well,
honestly.
let's see if we can find something
Okay.
useful.
All right, I see you. I see a friend request there. Oh, yeah, so PSA. If you send me, I think I said this already, but if you send me a friend request and I don't respond within 48 hours on a non-weekend, it means I just have forgotten to look, because I'm not used to having friends in this game. So if you sent one and I haven't seen it in 2 days, feel free to ping me. Just be like, hey, man, sent you a friend request. That's all you have to say. Or, sent you a friend request, or, I'm so-and-so, or something like that, and I'll know to look for you. You... He's doing it again! He's denying me my card draw again! What a jerk! Seriously.
We can do
Now we should be able to do it. He has to trade with this, right? He can't have another big stinking creature, right? He can't. He just can't.
I'll teach you.
Okay.
Because it will keep you safe.
It's going to be a 5/3, so we get the card draw, right? We did it! We did it! We got the card draw, y'all! Look at that! Woo! All right, let's see what we get here.
Stands ever ready.
I like the way you do your thing, dragon. All right, things are not looking horrible for us at this point.
The battle is yours.
What did I say? What did I say? It's pretty much like we won the game if we get that card draw. I had no clue that actually would determine the game. That is actually a very interesting, or not interesting, but very, I don't want to say wise, but that's a drastic concession. Hey! I thought that was our gateway game, but I was trying not to focus on it because you just don't want to do that. Look at us go. Look at us go. We are at the feet of the lady. Which might creep some people out, but all right. I didn't bring my clock in. Tell you what, I'm trying to get a feel for what the time is. Screw it. Let's just play a few more. So I think it's clear. The Joe Knows Dragons deck is if I can go on a tear. Did we lose at all? I think we lost one, right? I feel like I got salty at one point. Maybe not. But hey, because we never fell down. So I think we just went on a tear. So it is humbling and not frustrating, but I mean it just kind of is where and Joseph, you mentioned that you learned your craft, your deck building from like people like K Fluffy, and things like that. So ideally, or in theory, you can learn what it takes to build a good deck.
Greetings.
I'm not entirely sure at this point. I don't know all the criteria that's involved. But you look at it. You take a mediocre fella like me, and you give them a good, solid deck, if not an amazing deck. And yeah, I might not make all the right lines. I might not have the most amazing plays, but I do all right. With no dragon, I'm not really sure what our odds are of... I'm going to poke him only so he thinks that I'm trying to be aggressive. I'm not going to do anything next play. I mean, I won't break a rune next play. We are control-ish. But I'm going to pepper this guy with rapid shots. That's what's going to happen. We're going to... Look at this. Between these, on turn 4, we are going to draw some cards. We're going to break your little ward.
Let's do the fish stick.
I don't like you, Jack. Really don't like
Our
you.
foes will have nightmares about you.
All right, so is this kind of just a slow burst assassin? Is that what we're looking at here? Seems to be the case. Oh, one turn away. Now, let's see what we get here.
The fighter's guild stands ever
I'm just saying, unless it was a tiny Dargan, we're not in great shape. All right, so you now die to this. Boink. And you don't really die to it, but I'm just going to poke you anyway, because you're mean. Okay. We do have Clockwork next turn, which is cool, because I will have to trade into it, because it's Drain. So it's either going to eat a Lightning Bolt, or...
Let's do the fish stick.
I like the look of that.
I see you're in need of my wisdom.
So Jack gets bigger. Oh, she gets drained. Nice. Hey, how does RNG feel? Pretty good? I bet it does. I bet it does. Unfortunately, I cannot do Dragon and Tiny Dragon. So, you know what? We're just going to do this. And we'll see if you've got a Lightning Bolt in your hand. If you do, we're going to eat it right now. If you don't, one of these is going to have to trade. And of course, you're probably going to get a ward. I'm expecting a ward. If you're going to trade, it's going to be a ward because... Okay, do you have two of them?
Let's do the fish.
All right. You're just going for maximum damage, huh? That can't be right. You have to have a lightning bolt. You have to have something. You wouldn't do this knowing that I have 6 freaking drain on the board. That makes no sense.
Is someone out there?
Really?
Suffer and die.
I'm ready for you.
Huh. Okay.
I have you
This
now.
is an interesting turn of developments here.
Watch yourself now.
So you do that to them. Let's see how this goes. She could equip a dagger and kill him. But then you can't hit my face. What are you gonna do if you can't hit my face? Seriously, what are you gonna do? I'm a little scared. Will this be our first defeat? It looks like it could be. We are at a terrible, terrible disposition right now. Terrible disposition. We are in a terrible. There you go. There you go. You're not gonna miss out on killing the drain guy this time, are you? Oh, indeed. Trade that. And you're gonna do 2 damage to my face, regardless. Cool, cool. This is gonna be nice, actually. So we're gonna do this.
I have you now.
Face me, you dog.
And we'll do. Oh wait, you know what? No, we're not gonna do tiny dragon just yet. 2 damage. There. Alright, we could still lose this, certainly, but this deck is really, really good. Kudos to you, Joseph. Not that you needed to know. Like you said, you did very well with it. So I think you're very well aware how good this deck is, but it really is pretty good. If you play it as control, it's pretty darn good. We're going to be able to shackle whatever they put down with between Drez and Tiny Dragon. Whatever they play. Well, okay, never mind. They're not going to play much next turn. So we play Drez and Golden Initiate next turn, so they're going to try to get her off the board. Unless they want me to hit face and let them draw cards. I think what it is they're just trying to process it. They're like, wait a minute, is this Joe Knows Dragons deck? It is. Oh man, I'm screwed. I can't win this. This is bad. But like I said, it is a little bit of a humbling thing. Going, okay, you could give this deck to an amoeba, and they would win with it. That's pretty much what I get out of this. I am a step above an amoeba. But it's like, so I used to think I tried to come up with like a percentage of how much of it is luck, how much of it is deck, and how much of it is player skill. And I remember even back then, this is a couple years ago. Even then, I was thinking deck is at least 65 to 75% of it. RNG is at least 10 to 15, and then player skill is going to determine that last like 10% or so. I feel like we're going to be up against Gabos. I'd like to try to find a 1 or 2 drop. But, you know, what I want to do is irrelevant, really. Did I say a Gabos? I meant to say hordes. Hey, okay, that's a little more what I'm talking about. That'll take out a 4-1.
My Yashdog's mighty axe.
Not 3-2, but 4-1. Alright, so here's the good news. Turn 4, with us with the ring, we got the ward and the tiny Dargan. So, looking like we're in decent shape for this matchup as well. Oh no!
Taste of my
A beefier 3-5. I'm really not too terribly concerned about it. Ooh. So close.
Watch yourself now.
Do this. I mean, they have so many more cards than we do. And that's not even going to kill him. But he can't kill me next turn. And I may have another tiny Dargan. He could give him a big old... Oh, what is that? No? Yeah, no, he could give him the 3-3... The 3-3 hammer, and it would kill him and leave him alive. But barring that...
We stand united. The longer the odds, the sweeter
Okay.
the victory. This won't take long.
Yeah, Skaven's not good here.
For Falkreath.
He might be good next turn, though. Clockwork Dragon will be good. If he survives, particularly.
We are not done.
No, he's not going to survive. He's going to eat that.
Time to die.
Yep. I don't like you, dude. I know you look wise and sage and Mr. Miyagi-like, but I don't like you.
I will have your head.
Clockwork Dragon, go! We really need to start outvaluing our opponent, because right now 2, 4, 6 cards in hand versus our 4, same on the board. They've got a 2-card advantage on us. Not a great state of affairs, but we are starting to slowly get into our strength, which is the mid game. I don't understand. What's this big old dragon doing in front of me? I can't do anything. He's so strong and amazing. Yeah.
There's a plan. There's always a plan.
The battle shall be ours. You're going down.
Alrighty. I mean, do I Ancano next turn?
Orcs at the ready.
Yeah, why not?
Sniveling coward.
Since they spent the resources enough so that he wouldn't break through into... we wouldn't break a rune. I can appreciate that. I mean, we're not out of it yet. If I get too casual, they're going to rush me down. They've got the tools.
To the world.
And of course, you're going to take it. Ah. So are you going to both trade into him? Yes. And yes. Okay. All right, we are getting them down to the lower end of their hand. We have started to gain our value again as we get into the mid game.
Now, see how
Oh no!
fights.
No! You big ugly brute! You are not good for business. Oh, I should have. Why? That was dumb. That was incredibly dumb. That was... I'm not really sure how to say how dumb that was, because I could have offed this guy.
They will pay the blood price.
Game, what are you doing? What are you doing, game? It seems like you're trying to screw me here, but Yeah, no, that was dumb. That was just
You get
incredibly
one
stupid.
shot. Make it good.
All right, so yeah, we could lose this in no small part to my stupidity.
I smell fresh meat. You get one
Way
shot.
too far from motivating. Is that enough to kill him? It is. Yeah, we lost this. We lost it. I mean, not purely to my stupidity, but okay, that's actually a help.
The Fighters Guild stands ever
Not
ready.
much, but it is a help.
Gore and glory. By
And
the
they have
first
enough.
four.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, I don't. Oh, wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. This is the game just going, we want you to win. That's what that is. Holy cow.
We must protect our stronghold.
Douche! I can actually appreciate you being there, douche, because... Oh, gosh darn it. There it is with the misplays
It's not
again.
enough to watch your back these days.
Could have drawn a card. If he doesn't have an answer for this, though, we are probably going to get out of this game. No! Stop it! Stop poking my dragon!
They're in my sights.
There is strength in unity.
All right.
The Fighters Guild stands ever ready.
I mean, we're not out of it yet
Moloch's left.
by any stretch.
There is strength in unity.
Okay, I'm feeling pretty good now.
They won't get a drop on me.
Oh, I didn't need to do that. Oh, wait. Yes, I did. No!
Close ranks. Let nothing through.
Don't put it on him, buddy. Okay, good. All right. That should be enough to either get a concession or, I mean, it's enough to win, really. So we got a magical top deck. I think I'm going to end on that. Holy cow. Of the whatever the dragon is that allow frost scale, I think it's called, that allows you to, gives you that 4+1 damage. That was the card we needed. So I think it's important to always acknowledge or to celebrate and say, well, I don't know about celebrate because it doesn't feel great, but to acknowledge and to remember, hey, there are times where I have top decked the answer because it's been flipped around on me many times. I've been that orc deck. And it's like, are you kidding me? The only way we lose right now, that is the only card, because we didn't have enough for Odoving. A card that takes 4 damage off the board, they're 5/4 Headhunter, and then 4 cards that all had 1 health. I mean, come on. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful. If you can't be grateful when it happens, there's something wrong with you. So I'm appreciative, but I'm just trying to remember for myself and for posterity and for you all, remember when the game gave me that game. The game gave me that game. It did. It really did. So I'm gonna end it here. But if Denise, if you're still on, I am going to see if you are willing to. Let's take a look here and see if you're there. Yes. Let's do this. I don't know what's going to happen, but let's go ahead and challenge Denise. Our friend in the UK, we're not gonna use Joe Knows Dragons. We're gonna use what should we use? What should we use? Gosh darn it. I don't want to do a meme, like a complete meme. Let's try. Oh no, you know what? Let's try Nefarious Plot. She said she's gonna do daft stuff. Oh, she's busy. Dang, did I just get rejected? I got oh, she's in a friend challenge. Okay, so she already challenged somebody. Okay, all right. Looks like everybody. Okay, well we'll try one with. I have gotten my butt kicked by him every single time, so I have no expectations that this is going to go well. I just got burned by all my friends. What's this? I'm hurt. I'm hurt. You all chose to play other people instead of me. I'm kidding, of course. Thank you all for watching. I was going to try to give you one more game just as a friendly game, but it looks like all my friends hate my guts and don't want to play with me anymore. So, again, thank you all for watching. Depending on how the weekend goes, I do have that project. It's a lot of writing, but if I do get it done, I'm certainly going to be playing the Gauntlet because I do want to get those cards. I think that card art looks really great. I don't really play the card all that much, but I'd like to have the alternate art. So I might go ahead and do another kind of a bonus weekend video where it's just me trying to play. I'll be honest with you, if I get 3 wins in a series, I usually kind of peter out in terms of my interest, because once you get 3, you essentially earn your tickets back. So it's like you didn't spend anything at all on it. And you get like 3 packs. So it's like, for me, I'm like, okay, those rewards are good enough. I get the card that I want, I get some packs, and essentially it wipes out my expenses. So I don't really push beyond that. If I hit, a deck that's really giving me some trouble, or it looks like a control matchup, I'm like, all right, you know what? You can have it. I'm done. So I don't know how good it'll be or how entertaining it'll be. I'll probably use my dragon deck just because this is just kind of a fun bonus thing. We'll see how it goes. I might not do that. I may just play that casually on my own because I don't know how much entertainment value it'll be for you all. But anyway, so you may see this on Monday, or you may see it sometime over the weekend. I'm not entirely sure how it's going to pan out. But either way, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with me. And so that's the difference between a Schwaaard approved deck, the Gabos, up and down, 60% win rate, maybe something like that, and a deck made by a Maestro with I think, undefeated record. Let's take a quick look. I don't usually do this because I'm not trying to bask in it. I take no credit for it. Like I said, I think you could give this deck to an amoeba and they would do the exact same with it. I'm thinking it's maybe 85 to 90% deck construction and 5% player skill and 5% RNG. But let's see match history. I mean, look at that. Look at that. It was... Okay, so that was me playing the computer. These were... more playing the computer. But look, when I started with it, we played 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... I don't even know. 8 or 9 games. We won all of them. We won out. This is what a good deck can do for you. If you want the deck list, Joseph, you can tell me if you don't want me to spread this around. Otherwise, I will be happy to post it for anybody else who's trying to climb. Because as you can see, you may still lose some. We could have lost some of those. As you saw, we could have lost that orc deck just now. But it's a darn good deck, and your chances are very, very high that you're going to win with this. So if you want it, let me know. I'll start posting deck lists as long as the original author approves it. And yeah, I will see you all next time.